Recording in progress.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Khalid Mahmoud Sujon. I'm a student of software engineering at UTM. And today I'm going to talk about my alternative assessment, which is based on requirement engineering and software management. So in this discussion, I will go through my slides, which I have prepared for my presentation. So let's go through it. So we were asked to develop centralized counseling system department. My section was 3 and I was in team 9. And of course, I told you earlier that I'm Khalid Mahmoud Sujon. My lecturer was Dr. Shalija. And if I want to say a bit about my project background, I think in this project, we were asked to develop psychology services and management system. The system will give an opportunity to UTM Counseling Center work it will start from registration, and then admin can approve the registration as well. And the client can schedule appointment, view appointment, report management, and feedback management as well. So actually the system target is to automate most of the counselor's work that is manually operated. For example, now UTM Counseling Center conducting all the operations manually. So our project's main goal will be minimize all the manual things. It will completely minimize the file-based system. This system lets client or superiors register their identification detail and store data into database. For example, a client who wants to register, of course, he or she has to provide all the information to make the registration. So when he or she will put the data on that registration form, all the data will be sent to database automatically. That's the big thing. And beside that, the admin will be able to review the registration of the client by approving or rejecting the registration. For example, admin will have that types of authority. He can reject registration, he can approve the registration as well. And the system with email and the clients can see their status from the web. For example, if a client had filled his or her registration form, it will send to the admin, and admin will have that opportunities. He or she can select or reject. He or she can approve or reject the registration. For example, if it selected approved, then the notification will be sent through email to the client. And besides that, the counselors are able to write a report on the website. The updated report will be notified to the clients. And as an stakeholders, we have used third party that has an interest in a company, can affect or be affected by the business. For example, we had that opportunity, like we were talking with a person who was related to UTM Counseling Center. So we had that opportunity to elicit the requirement. So we talked with that person and he provided some sort of information regarding a present counseling, a manual counseling system. So we understood from that video, from that interview, what type of requirement we need to implement this system. And if I want to say a bit about my user interface that had been made based on my use case diagram, actually I was responsible to make the registration use case diagram. So I made my whole user interface based on make registration. So in this user interface, in the home page, user or clients or anyone can see those options. For example, home, make registration, about us, login, our services and contacts. So as I was responsible to make the use case for make registration, when someone will click, client or anyone click on this button, make registration, system will take him to the registration page. So the registration page is fill up registration form. In this form, he or she will get the opportunity to put his name, his email address, and so many things. What we basic information actually, contact and address and so on. And after completing, after that, client will have that opportunity. They can select the date and time. For example, which time they want to take the counseling, they want to make their session, they can put it. They can use this calendar. If he click this calendar button, there will the system will open this calendar system. So he or she can select these things, and then they confirm. User can confirm the registration by clicking on confirm registration field. They will get three options: confirm, cancel, exit. If they click on confirm button, registration will be confirmed and all the data will go to database automatically. So that's the thing. So let's go through my use case diagram for making registration. So client will make the registration. Use case description, it was version 2 and makes registration that was made by me, Khalid Mahmoud Sujon, last updated by me. The date was there, and use case description. The use case in this registration process providing a user's basic information. As I told you earlier, they have to put their name, email, staff, and so many things. Only a user with the correct data, ID, password will be proceed to the system interface. Otherwise, they need to make registration again. For example, if you are failed to make the registration, you have to make it again. You cannot go through it. Then, if I want to say a bit normal flow about the normal flow, the system displays the registration form. Okay, I told you if you click the registration, make registration, it will take you to the registration form. The user enters the client's data, and the user selects upon date and time that I have told you earlier. The user clicks the confirm registration button, the system processes the form validation. The system performs database insert and update operation. The system successfully insert the registration record into the database. Then if I want to say a bit about my activity diagram, it will start from here. Then I told you there will have an option, make registration. Then it will display the registration form. Clients will enter the data, select appointment date and time, select confirm registration, validate form input. If he failed to registration, this system will show the error. And if I want to say a bit about my self-reflection, a reflection throughout this journey, throughout this course, these high fidelity projects help me to clearly understand each field of requirement engineering. Besides that, through this journey, we have tried our level best to make our project best. Yes, sometimes we made mistake, but doctor was very, very, very helpful. So doctor helped us a lot. Then we corrected all our mistake. We have learned so many things based on requirement engineering that we need. And if I want to put them pointedly about my self-reflection, first of all, I must say team working. I have learned so many I got so many team working experiences, how to work with deadline, how to manage the time, and how to elicit the requirement that we got from our stakeholders, and how to negotiate with the stakeholders, execute a project within a short span of time. And I actually want to talk about team working a bit. The main experience I have got through this project, that was team working. I have learned how to execute a project with team members within deadline. We had to make so many meetings in Discord so that we can distribute our task among all of our group members. A big group member were very productive and helpful. This team working experience will help us to do well in industry. It will be easy for us to complete any project by a team. So before going to conclusion, I want to go through my user interface that I have made for this project for registration. So if I click on this link, it will take me to the user interface. So this is, if I click again, okay. So this is my user interface. So if I, for example, this is the our main homepage. So if I click on this make registration, the use case that I have made, if I click on make registration, it will take me to that page actually. Can you see? Yes, it take me, if I click on make registration, it will take me this page. So client can put their email address here. For example, I put it my email and I can put my name, Khalid Mahmoud, then my last name, Sujon, and then I can put phone number, my address. I can select any date. For example, I click on this one and I can put any time from here. Then if user clicks there, they will get option for, if you confirm the registration, then you can submit. If you click the submit button, registration will be sent. Okay, so that was the presentation. So if I want to say a bit about my conclusion, I have learned so many things from this project, from this whole project. Especially finally I can say that the whole course actually gave me an outstanding opportunity to learn requirement engineering and software management meticulously. Besides that, I got a clear idea about all related topics those our requirement engineer must know. Especially the project which was developing a counseling system was very, very helpful for us to understand all the topic with practical example. So the learning was complete, fruitful. Beside that, this knowledge will help me for the future in the industry if I want to work as a requirement engineering. So that's all for the time being. Thanks for your patience sharing. Assalamu alaikum.